And it's just got to be a quieter week, hasn't it? That low did come screaming in. It's done over 500 miles in the last 24 hours, and it's going to keep screaming eastwards. So although the worst isn't quite over for everybody, in 24 hours' time it will be. That's where the low will be in the next hour or so, and then take it 24 hours ahead, and it's in western Russia, by which time we're thinking it's all gone. What's going to happen next? Still, for today, we've still got damaging winds anywhere across the Midlands, East Anglia, the London area, and possibly a bit further south. They've eased up a bit in southwest England and South Wales, and they're still to get up in Northern Ireland, much of Scotland and Northern England, but they won't be quite as strong nor as damaging. But to prove that they have done their work, this was Berkshire earlier today, one of many trees down in southern England. I don't think it'll be quite the last either. There is a warning out of severe weather. This is for the rest of today, with severe gales gusting up to 70 miles an hour. That's central belt I showed you, and 60 in the south. Given we had a bit of rain in the last few days, then more trees will come down. Structural damage is quite likely. But besides that, the heaviest rain is likely to be in the north of England, clearing eastwards. It'll leave Scotland. Gales coming in behind, as I've already mentioned, but sunshine between the showers on a remarkably mild day. The air has come up from almost tropical mid-Atlantic, and it's 12 to 15 degrees. That's only for England and Wales. It still feels cold for Northern Ireland and Scotland, and it'll stay much that way. Although tomorrow's a much quieter day, it'll start windy and stay fairly breezy, with sunshine and showers brought along in the breeze from the west, so they'll be stopped by some mountains. Still, the snow level in Scotland will be about 400 metres. By Tuesday, we're thinking about a high pressure area, quieter, but it's not going to happen. This thing is going to drive rain up towards us. But again, it's coming from the south. So the winds, as they die down and turn westerly, eventually start to turn orange in colour from the Met Office forecast model. And of course it's done just very well recently. So a warm push of air, equally met by a cold one over Scotland, which means we don't get October frosts. You might expect at this time of the year to see the frosts widespread, but no, I'm afraid not. Warm nights and only a touch of frost in Caithness even by the end of the week. They'll be in the valleys, admittedly. The nights are long enough for that. But basically speaking, once we get beyond this stormy day today, it is quieter, but then we wind up with rain through southern England, Wales, even as possibly as far north as Northern Ireland on Tuesday, and it looks as though it could be windy. Of course, windy compared with today doesn't mean very much, but equally 14 or 15 degrees means it'll be quite mild. For Northern England and Scotland, the chances are it'll be quieter, with the cold air, as I've already mentioned, stuck in the north of Scotland, where it'll prompt some pretty big showers. The same story is true on Wednesday, of the rain being in the southern half and the mild weather. Now for Thursday and Friday, there's still that great big churning low out in the western Atlantic, and it'll still keep feeding the mild air. The isobars tighten, so it does look windy. So there's a change. Today the storm will ease, next few days quiet, but then there is more rain on its way.